Hello, you beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts. I'm a success coach, I'm a best-selling author, and I'm a keynote speaker, and I help people succeed. And the whole reason you come here every morning at 9 a.m. is because you know there's more. Good morning, Caitlin. I've been thinking about you lately, Caitlin. I have you on my notes to call. I've been thinking about you. Good morning, Earl. Glad to have you. Earl, is this your first time? If it's your first time, put a 1 in there. Look, you were born genius. You were born epic. You were born to change the world in a way that only you can change the world. Good morning, Laura Carroll. There will never be another you. As long as the planet is existing, there will never be another you. When you're done, what you could have done in the world can never be done. There never was another you. If we go back all the way to the beginning, the way that you can impact the world, only you can do it. No one before you could have done it. So you're special. You're unique. What you have to give the world matters. And you were born with genius, brilliance, amazingness inside of you. And it's all right here. And you're walking down the beach of I am enough. You're bold, you're confident, you're certain. You fall down and you get right back up. You fall down, you tuck and roll. You're positive, you're energized. And then you get caught in the riptide of life and you get sucked under into the ocean of am I enough? Good morning, Drea. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Billy. Good morning, Priscilla. And out there in the ocean of am I enough, you're getting sucked under. And you're getting smashed against the rocks. And you're starting to drown and you start to gurgle and drown and suck in doubt and suck in fear and breathe in and fill your lungs with limiting beliefs. And you're still trying to succeed. You're still trying to get what's in you out into the world. But now it's so hard. And you keep running into failures. And you keep running into struggles. Good morning, Jerry Botts. And you start to ask the question, what is wrong with me? Why can't I get this? And I'm here to tell you there's nothing wrong with you. And you're welcome, Jerry Botts says. There's nothing wrong with you. You're in the ocean of am I enough? So here's the good news. The whole purpose of this show, the whole reason I'm on the planet, is to grab you, pull you out of the ocean of am I enough, back up onto the beach of I am enough, and start to resuscitate you. And you're going to spew out fear. And you spew out doubt. You're going to vomit limiting beliefs. And your lungs are going to be empty and they're going to be gasping. And you're going to take a breath in of boldness. And you're going to take a deep breath of confidence. And you're going to take a deep breath of certainty. And your lungs are going to get full of that. And your cells are going to take it to the muscles and the bones of your body. And you're going to get up and you're going to start sprinting down the path of success. Start sprinting into your destiny. That's the purpose of this show. And what do we know about the path of success? It is paved with gratitude. So we start this show with gratitude every day. This is the way it works. You start typing it in with your thumbs or your fingers, and you type in, I am grateful for an amazing day yesterday. I had 2 networking meetings. I got to see a presentation to see how not to do a presentation because it was so bad. I got a lot of work done, and I still got my workout in. I am proud of the fact that I still got my workout in after a 15-hour day yesterday. That's how you write it. And then you write, I am enough. Now you say it out your mouth too, because what you say out your mouth goes in your inner ear, down into your spirit, and your spirit and the universe start collaborating to make that happen, to make more of that happen. Now, as you're putting in your gratitudes, we're going to take some deep breaths. These deep breaths have huge value, guys. This is the secret. This is the secret sauce. This is where we create space. And in the space is where the solution is. In the space is where you take the next step. In the space that we're going to create in these breaths is where you know what to do next. Billy Barlow, glad to have you, man. You need to come every day, buddy. Love having you here. Laura Carroll says, I'm grateful for retirement. It allows me to enjoy time to do what I want. I'm proud that I'm moving forward with my weight loss plan, and I am enough. Bravo, Laura. I'm proud of you that you set yourself up so you can retire, because I think it's like 86% can't. So good job doing that. And I'm proud of you for taking care of your body. Caitlin says, as we approach Memorial Day, it helps me realize how truly grateful I am for the men and women that have lost their lives to save ours. I'm a proud member of this country, and I am enough. We are enough. Beautiful, Caitlin. I love it. It is Memorial Day weekend, and as we have our grill out and we sit by the pool, let's remember why we're allowed to do that without having armed guards at the door. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Christina. All right, let's take this first breath. Ready? Breathe in. Let's exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale fear. Oh man, are you feeling that this morning? Woo! Woo! At the end of the day, I was a little testy yesterday. I don't know, because I had a really full day. And I got home, but I wasn't Mr. Happy, so I just went to bed. I didn't mess with nobody, but these breaths are making me get that space back. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale. We're going to take one more. You still have a chance to put your gratitude in there, and let me read it. I would love to do that if you'd like to share. On this next breath, I want you to feel the cool air hit the back of your throat and go down into the infinity of you, who you truly are. Remember, you're a spirit having a human experience. And in this breath, I want you to become aware of that spirit, that human spirit. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Awesome. Awesome. Do you feel that? Can I get an amen? Can I get a thumbs up? Do you feel the power of that? The space that it creates? Woo! I am proud of the fact that I just went to bed and didn't bother anybody. Awesome. Today, the title of the subject is The Determined. You know, yesterday I was talking to a good friend of mine. He comes on the show sometimes, and he says, you know, everything happens for a reason. Man, that spins me the wrong way for some reason. Everything happens for a reason. I feel like that's kind of allowing life to treat you as opposed to you treating life. The determined determine that they're going to be a certain way in their body. The determine how their finances are going to be. You know, Laura says she's in retirement. The reason she's able to do this is because she was determined not to be broke when she was in her retirement. She made a decision. Everything happens for a reason. The reason Laura can enjoy her retirement is because she was determined to make it a certain way. So when we allow life to treat us, we're kind of being like the doormat for life. And we're like, oh, well, these are the cards I was dealt. I heard that the other day. Well, wait a minute. You get the whole deck. You have the deck of cards. You realize that? You have the deck of cards. You get to determine what cards you pull out of the deck. You get to determine what happens to you. You know, everything happens for a reason. The reason I turned my water off is because I didn't pay the bill. The reason that I have a heart attack is because I ate too much fast food and I never moved. Here's one that'll really probably delete. Some of you are going to delete me. The reason I get cancer is because I didn't eat the right foods. I didn't move. I exposed myself to the sun without protection. I mean, it's on us, guys. We get to determine how we live our lives. Now, the pushback we get, yeah, but Michael, sometimes things happen and I didn't do anything. Okay. But is that a powerful place to be? Or would it be more powerful to say, okay, I got myself into this, I could get myself out of it. Whether that's true or not, I got myself into this, then I can get myself out of this. The determined determine. You have inside of you determination. Ridiculous, relentless determination. You know how I know? Because I see it in little kids all the time. The little kid wants to go to the park. Yes, Laura Carroll, I just addressed that. I agree 100%. Sometimes the accident happens and you lose your leg. Now, what are you going to do about that? It is what it is. Now, are you going to own it and become determined and not let that missing that leg stop you from moving forward? Or are you going to become the victim of it and say, everything happens for a reason? I agree with you, but I also don't want to be the victim of that. Discard and draw a new one. I like that. That's good. I got the deck of cards. I don't like the cards I've dealt. Discard and draw a new one. That's good. That's good. Inside of you is ridiculous determination. You ever seen a little kid want to go to the park? And Grandpa said, well, we'll go to the park later. And the little kid just keeps asking, when are we going to the park? When are we going to the park? When are we going to the park? Until finally, the grandpa just caves in and takes her to the park. Do you see that each of us, Christina says, the true test of life is overcoming the negativity in life. We get bumped and nudged in our path, but it is our job to get back on our path. Yes. Laura says, okay, I get it. All right, good. Good. I'm glad. I want you to leave energized and positive and understanding the determination that's inside of you. That little girl is relentless. She's determined to go to the park. She will not take no for an answer. We have that inside of us, and we forgot because we got sucked in the ocean of am I enough. I'm pulling you back up onto the ocean of I am enough, and I'm giving you permission. I'm loving you into your determination. You have inside of you ridiculous determination. I mean, there is literally nothing that you can't determine you're going to do and then do. It's inside of you. Hey, I love you. Remember, everything happens for a reason. Most of the time, the reason is on us. And when it isn't on us, we need to go ahead and own it and adjust, adapt, and overcome. Yes, Laura Carroll, summing it up. We can't always help what happens to us. A lot of times we can, but once in a while we can't. But we can certainly help how we react to what happens to us. Yes, like Billy said, we can get a new card out of the deck. I don't like that card. I don't like that card. I am going to get my retirement on track. I am going to get my body on track. I am going to get my relationship on track. I'm going to make my business grow and succeed. I love you. I care about you. I love this dialogue. This is how a tribe works. I love this. Have a phenomenal day. You know the 3 calls of action. Why don't you guys, the tribe, write in the 3 calls of action for me. I love you. I care about you. Have a phenomenal day. It's going to be a great day. You are determined. You have inside of you determination to change what you don't like in your life. You are determined.